up and make sure our body is aligned. So let's stand with our feet slightly apart, our knees relaxed. We're going to lean forward for 5 seconds. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to lean back slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to lean on the outside of our feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to lean on the inside of our feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to stand on our tiptoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, can you go for me? Woo! Woo! Now I want you to breathe a sigh with me and go, ah, like we've just come in from the hot outside and into the cool aircon. Ah, do that for me. Ah, excellent. Now I want you to pretend you're asking your mom or dad or grandma to get you a really nice present. Please. Can you do that for me? Please. Good. Now I want you to go, you're going to pretend you're a gorilla and go, ho, 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 ho. Excellent. Ho, 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 ho. Good. Now I want you to pretend you're a duck and you're going to go, quack, 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 quack. Try it for me. Quack, 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 quack. Now I want you to pretend you're a cat and you're going to go, meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. One more time. Meow, meow, meow. Now, that reminds me, on that note, we are now going to learn a song about space cats. Today, we are going to learn a funny song about space cats. Can you imagine a cat in space? That would be pretty funny. Now, let's look at our page here. How many cats can you see on the page? 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Let's colour them in while we're listening to the song. finished. I did a pink cat, an orange and a yellow cat, an orange and yellow cat, and a brown and green cat. And I want you to place a tick next to your favorite cat. Now, if you haven't finished drawing or coloring them yet, that's okay. You can pause the video and keep going, or you can come back and do it after the video is finished. Now, it's time to sing, okay? So let's look at words. We're gonna go me, me, me. Oh no, sorry, going so, 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 me. So, 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 me. Can you do that for me? So, 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 me. So, 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 me. Now let's try the words. We're gonna go floating in space, nothing to chase. Can you try that for me? Floating in space, nothing to chase. Then we're gonna go watching the moon in the sky. Try that for me. Watching the moon in the sky. Try it one last time. Watching the moon in the sky. Good, let's go from the very beginning. Floating in space, nothing to chase. Watching the moon in the sky. Good, shall we try that with the music? So I want you to imagine that you're a cat floating in space. Floating in space, nothing to chase. Watching the moon in the sky. Excellent, good. Astronaut cats. Can we put out, what do we do? A little cat pose. So you can do your own cat pose on the word cats. Astronaut cats. You might like to do the ears or lick your paw, or you might like to arch your back like cats do. Something that a cat does. That's what you need to do on this next line. Astronaut cats, learn this and that. So we did learn this and that. Can we try from, let's just do learn this and that. Learn this and that. Good, so we did astronaut cats, learn this and that. Try it for me. Astronauts cats, learn this and that. Then as they go orbiting by, what we should do is do a spin. Can you do a spin for me? As they go orbiting by, because orbiting means spinning, going around, okay? As they go orbiting by. Good, let's try up till there with the music now. Floating in space, nothing to chase. Watching the moon in the sky. Oh, I went too early. Let's go. Here we go. And astronaut cats. Astronaut cats, learn this and that. As they go orbiting by. Excellent. Let's try it again. Remember, we're in space, and when you're in space, you move really slowly. Here we go. Floating in space, nothing to chase. Watching the moon in the sky. Astronaut cats, learn this and that. As they go orbiting by. Last little bit. We're looking at the planets, the other planets. So we're going Jupiter, Mars, billions of stars. Can you try that for me? Jupiter, Mars, billions of stars. One last time. Jupiter, Mars, billions of stars. Then we're going space cats fly high in the sky. Okay, we're putting our arms high in the sky because that's what the cats are doing. They're flying high. Excellent, we learned the whole entire song. Well done. Let's see if we can do it from the beginning. In slow motion space, pretend you're an astronaut in space. Here we go. Floating in space, nothing to chase, watching the moon in the sky. Astronaut cats learn this and that as they go orbiting by. Jupiter, Mars, billions of stars, space clouds fly high in the sky. Good, now we're doing it again. We're getting higher in the sky. Floating in space, nothing to chase, watching the moon in the sky. Astronaut cats learn this and that as they go orbiting by. Jupiter, Mars, billions of stars, space cats fly high in the sky. Well done. Now we're coming back down to the ground. Floating in space, nothing to chase, watching the moon in the sky. Astronaut cats learn this and that as they go orbiting by. Jupiter, Mars, billions of stars, space cats fly high in the sky. Ooh, and look, you can hear the space sounds. And I want you now to imagine going, you're just coming back onto Earth, you're no longer spacewalking. Well done, you were great space cats. Now let's see if we can remember the cactus song. Last week we learned a song called the Cactus Song. Do you remember how it went? That's okay if you don't, because we're going to go over it anyway. So the first thing we did was pretend we're a nice, stiff, tall cactus. We're going, the cactus is a prickly plant, and I want you to pretend that you are touching the spiky cactus, the prickly plant. So we did, a cactus is a prickly plant. Then we're doing, it is called a succulent. And we're doing a little bounce on succulent. Can you do that for me? Succulent. So we did, a cactus is a prickly plant. It is called a succulent. Then we're swaying because we're singing nice and smoothly. They're okay when it is dry. If you touch them, you may cry. Okay, so we're pointing our finger. They're okay when it is dry. If you touch them, you may cry. Then we're going, you will not ever be alone. When cacti live in your home. So let's go from they're okay. They're okay when it is dry. If you touch them, you may cry. You will not ever be alone. If cacti live in your home. Let's try it with the music.
When it
game called the walking game. And many of you have already played it in class, but if you haven't before, that's okay. We're going to learn how to do it together. So, I want you to walk around your room at your normal walking pace. So that's just your normal, like you're walking along the beach, walking along the street. You're not going too fast or too slow. So just fill the spaces in the room. You don't need to walk in a circle. Just walk anywhere you want to go in your room. Good. So that is going to be the speed of 5. So can you count to 10 with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that speed that you are walking, your normal walking pace, is number 5. It's right in the middle because it's not too fast or not too slow. Now I want you to walk at the speed of 1, which is super slow. It's almost not moving. Then I want you to walk at a speed of 2, which is a little bit faster, but not fast at all. Speed of 3, speed of 4, and speed of 5, which is your normal walking pace. Now let's go to a speed of 6. And once again, make sure that you're just filling the rooms. You don't have to walk in a circle. You're filling the space in your room. Now you're walking at a speed of 7, a speed of 8, a speed of 9, and a speed of 10. Now that's not a running. It's a very, very, very fast walk. And make sure there's nothing around you that you can run into and you're not knocking things over. It's important that we're doing this safely or else it doesn't become fun anymore. Okay, so I'm going to call out numbers. And you have to walk at those speeds. So I want you to start off with the number 5, which is your normal walking pace. Walking around the room at a speed of 5. Now I want you to walk at a speed of 7, which is a little bit faster. Now I want you to walk at a speed of 2, which is very slow. And freeze. Now I want you to look around the room and see what you are in line with. You might be underneath a light bulb. You might be in line with a desk or a coffee table, or you might be in line with a lounge chair. Okay? I want you to remember exactly where you are so that you don't forget it. That is going to be our first position, our first spot. So let's click it into our memories. Click, because you want to remember that first spot. Excellent. Let's keep walking around at a speed of 4, which is just below your normal walking speed. A speed of 4, walking around the room. Now I want you to walk at a speed of 9, which is very fast. Be careful, make sure you're not running. Freeze. Are you in a new position? Look around and see where you are in the room. Make sure you click. Remember where you are, because that's your second position. Your second position. Can you go back to your first position where you freeze the first time? Go back to your first position. Are you in your first position? Good. Go back to your second position now. Do you remember where it was? Remember where you stopped the second time. So now you've got 2 positions, your first one and your second one. Let's see if we can add one more. Walking around at a speed of 1. That's super slow. Now I want you to walk around at a speed of 10. The opposite, super fast. Now I want you to walk around at a speed of 2. And freeze. This is your third position. Look where you are in the room. Can you see what are you in line with? What are you underneath? You might be next to something. Okay, that's your third position. Click it into your memory. Click it into your brains. Can you go now to your first position, your first spot where you stopped the first time? The first position. Now let's go to your second position. Where did you stop the second time? Now let's go to your third position, and this is going to be your final position, your last position. Position number 3. Where did you stop the third time? Okay, now I'm going to play some music, and you can walk around the room. Actually, no, what we might do is I might call out different speeds, and then when I'm going to say stop, position number 1, and you're going to have to go to position number 1 by the time I count down from 3. Okay, now make sure you be careful of what's around you. Make sure you're not knocking anything over. Okay, we shouldn't have to run. We can just walk to our spots. Okay? I want you to walk around at a speed of 5. Can you walk around at a speed of 6? Stop. Can you go to position number 1? 3, 2, 1. Are you in your position number 1? That's okay, everyone. That was a practice round, okay? Walking around at a speed of 6, which is just above your normal walking pace, a speed of 6. Go to position number 3, your last position. Go to position number 3, the last time where you stopped. Excellent. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Are you in your spot? Excellent. Walking around at a speed of 8. Walking around at a speed of 3. Go to position number 2. In 3, 2, 1. Excellent stuff. I loved how sensible and responsible you were being by making sure you were doing this game safely. Okay, that's all we're going to do for today. See you next time.